Kent Hovind is one of the few people I know who would seriously double down on the racist shit that they did Sunday morning. Now, I want to thank Ambushed Apostate in the Atheist Junior Discord server for bringing this to my attention. Let's see what Kent has to say to defend himself from his, let's just call it an offensive gesture he did Sunday.
Let's see, this guy said, website, Kent Hovind is a racist. Pastor Kent Hovind goes off on racist, anti-Semitic joke streak. Wow, Kent Hovind exposed. Is Kent Hovind a racist?
The answer to that is yes, you are. Now, something I want to point out before we continue is that these videos are from 4 years ago, in this case for AJ's video, 2 years and 1 year ago for the video, previous two videos. People have been documenting Kent's racism for a while now. This isn't something new. And when I was talking with Ambushed Apostate after he made me aware of this little segment, he brought up that it seems that Kent is trying to make it seem like this is something new, while simultaneously showing that it's not a new phenomenon, and we've been calling him out on it for a while. So that's just food for thought. Let's continue.
Atheist Junior. Poor guy. He needs some help, bad. Okay.
AJ's fucking awesome. Shout out to AJ. You rock. Kent, you're a fucking racist.
Kent Hovind is a racist. That was just a few hours ago.
No. That says Kent Hovind is a racist POS, which means piece of shit.
Last night at the Sunday morning at the inn, I said, hey, we're going to get Chinese food. And we'll get it for our pigs. They give us all their leftovers, you know. And I said, yeah, the pigs are starting to get slanted eyes.
And he does it right there. He does the gesture. Like I said, he fucking doubles down. He doubles down on doubling down. Is that tripling down or quadrupling down? I don't know. This man's like multiple layers deep. We got Inception level bullshit right here. Inception level racism. Uncle Ruckus is scared to come in these pots.
So after yesterday's message on February Psalm 19, a YouTuber who was apparently in 4th grade made a video calling me a racist.
Oh yeah, I'm the one in 4th grade when you're doing a slant eye joke. Right.
Because I joked about our pigs getting slanted eyes from eating the old Chinese food we get them at the Chinese restaurant where we go once a month. Obviously, anyone can start a YouTube channel, and there's no IQ test required to start one, okay?
Haha, you had to call me a 4th grader and then call me stupid. Haha, Hovind. That's all this dude can do. That's all he's got, is to just belittle. Hey, Kent, in debates, wouldn't you complain that that's an odd homonym? But let's see how he defends himself. You're going to love this.
Let me explain it to you in small words so you morons might understand, okay?
Uh-oh, look, he called us all morons because that's what a good Christian pastor does, is call everyone morons, insulting our intelligence. Like, he legitimately must think we're absolute fucking idiots with the way he makes this list. And I want you to pay attention to something, is that he has to focus on reading it, which tells me he didn't want to do this off the cuff. He wanted to have something planned, which of course is why he made this fucking PowerPoint, because everything's got to be a PowerPoint presentation for this guy. But, he did it this way as, I think, a way of refining what he'd say to do the maximum amount of damage control, because someone told him, or he realizes he's self-aware enough to know that this could get him in some hot water. So he's trying to weasel his way out of any backlash from it. We're not going to let you have that chance, Kent. Let's see what you have to say.
We love to eat at the Chinese restaurant in Bruton, okay? They love to have us come. They save the food that would normally be thrown out for us to feed our pigs. They've done it for years. We have a good relationship with them, okay? I made a joke about the pigs getting slanted eyes from eating too much Chinese food. Many Chinese do have slanted eyes, okay? They are beautiful. You missed the 39-minute message to focus on the last 10 seconds.
All right, let's look at that part at a time, because, you know, that's how Kent wants to do everything. We're looking at one line at a time, one word at a time if we have to. Hovind. Love to eat at the Chinese restaurant. That's cool. I like Asian food as well. Well, American Asian food, buffet stuff. I haven't had a chance to have the real stuff. Would really like to. 2, they love to have us come. I'm sure they do. You're a big group. That's going to be a lot of buffets being sold. Going to make some good money there because they're a restaurant, and what do they want to do? Make money. That's business. That's how it works. 3, save the food they normally throw out to feed the pigs, that's good. I'd like for that food to not go to waste. And if it's no longer fit for human consumption, either due to health concerns, sanitary concerns, or just palatability, then definitely give it to the pigs. I'm glad y'all do that. Making a joke, though, about the pig getting slant eyes from eating too much Chinese food, Kent, we're not stupid. We know the joke you were trying to make. We're not absolute morons like you think, who can't grasp that you were trying to make a joke. The problem is, Kent, the joke is offensive. This isn't 1963 anymore, when you were 10 years old with your friends doing this kind of crap. Right? We've society's evolved a little past that. We realize that's not cool. Number 5, Kent, you act like someone with my online alias isn't going to be aware of the phenotypic traits of a lot of East Asian people. You seriously saw my username and didn't put 2 and 2 together on where I might have some interests. Or possibly where my ethnicity might lie. You don't know. But even to say that, that's so dated. That's such a, I hate to say it that way, but it's such a boomer thing to do. And number 6, they are beautiful. That sounds identical to, that is basically the exact same thing as you saying, I'm not racist, I have a black friend. That's you trying damage control so hard to try to act like you're not trying to offend anybody, you don't have any hate. But that's not where the offense lies. Offense is taken, not given, but it's understood that those gestures like that, like the slant eye gesture, are not taken well by people. I explained, we evolved past that. We realized this stuff could hurt people. But number 7, you missed the 39-minute message focused on the last 10 seconds. No, Kent, the last 10 seconds was brought to our attention, last 15 seconds we should say, was brought to our attention while AJ, Big Bad Mama, Aiden, and I were doing a stream. And so we focused on that because that's shit you did, and we were going to make it known. We don't care what you have to say about some random Bible verse. I don't know why you can't get that. We don't care. There is no message there that has any value to us. But we're not here to talk about theology. We're here to talk about your racist ass. So let's see how you finish this up.
I'm not a racist, and you need to grow up.
You're not a racist, and I need to grow up. I'm not the one doing slant-eye jokes, Kent. I'm not the one saying everyone's small-minded morons. I'm not the one accusing people of being in the 4th grade. I'll notice you didn't show any of my video. That's kind of funny. I'm waiting for you to get around to doing that, but likely the fact that I am very, what's a word that's appropriate for it? Oh yeah, liberal with my language would probably preclude you from doing that. Which also means without a lot of effort, you're unlikely to ever do your whack an atheist on me, which I just love because I know you want to and you can't. Because I'll just straight call you a piece of shit, and I don't give a damn what YouTube thinks about it. I don't give a fuck if I'm monetized. Terms of service, community strike, is what it is. I'm sharing an opinion. People know what they're getting into when they watch these videos. That's not the point. Point is, you're racist. And we're calling you out for it. Because what you did there, that morning, and what other things you have said previously, that are documented in AJ's video, by the way, and in other videos, are definitively racist. Let's see if there's anything else he has to say to finish this up before I wrap up on my own end.
Is that clear?
What's clear is you're doing massive damage control. Cope some more, Kent.
Okay.
Ooh, and then he does it again. What a piece of shit. Seriously. He seriously does it again.
And you need to grow up. Is that clear?
Who's the 4th grader? Who's the one who needs to grow up? A mature, stable adult doesn't act like that. He's petty. He's acting like a spoiled brat who got mad because somebody called him out on his bullshit, which is exactly what he is. Alright, and then he goes on to some other bullshit. What we're going to do, finish this up, and I'm so glad I made it this far because it's taken a fuck ton of time. A ton of takes to get this just right and for me to get into the right energy for this. We're going to do the thing Kent loves to do. In this case, we're going to bring up, ooh, look, I have a notification. I'll check that later. I went to, is the slanted eye gesture racist on Bing? And I went to Copilot on Bing, their AI chat, because Ken has started using AI to ask for stuff, and he thinks internet searches are authoritative criteria, so I went to that. You, or me, is the slanted eye gesture racist? Copilot. Yes, the slanted eye gesture is widely considered racist. It is often used to mock or stereotype people of Asian descent, which perpetuates harmful and offensive stereotypes. The gesture has been condemned in various contexts, including public incidents and media portrayals. If you have any more questions or need further clarification, feel free to ask. With some links cited down here. Explain more, please. I muted my mic to clear my throat because, unlike Kent, I actually am considerate for the people listening, at least as much as I can be with this headset right here, near my mouth. I have a mute button and I use it so you don't have to hear every single cough, every single sound that comes out. Point. Certainly. The slanted eye gesture involves pulling the corners of one's eyes to make them appear narrower, mimicking a stereotypical feature associated with people of Asian descent. This gesture is offensive for several reasons. 1. Stereotyping. It reduces a diverse group of people to a single physical characteristic, ignoring the rich variety of appearances and cultures within Asian communities. 2. Mockery. It is often used in a mocking or derogatory manner, implying that having such features is something to be ridiculed. 3. Historical context. The gesture has been used historically to demean and dehumanize people of Asian descent, contributing to a long history of racism and discrimination. 4. Impact. Even if not intended to harm, it can still cause emotional pain and reinforce negative stereotypes, affecting how people of Asian descent are perceived and treated. Using the gesture is disrespectful and perpetuates harmful attitudes. It is important to be mindful of how our actions and words can impact others and strive to promote respect and understanding. So, take that in mind, Kent.
Minute message to focus on the last 10 seconds. I'm not a racist.
That it is, you need to consider how your actions will be perceived.
And you need to grow up. Is that clear?
Okay. So, audience, how do you perceive that behavior in contrast to what we saw here as Copilot's synopsis of why of details on why the slant eye gesture is considered racist? Fuck you, Kent. You are a racist piece of shit. If you have a problem with me saying that, send me an email. Schedule a debate on my terms, since you're so obsessed with the mental masturbation you call a debate. Otherwise, shut the fuck up. Go to jail.